Hi everybody, my name's Jamie and I've decided that I'm going to try and start a YouTube channel because it's going to push me out of my comfort zone. It's a new decade soon and I thought I need a new challenge. I'm always telling my family, don't not do something because it's hard. Always try, and if there's no such thing as fail, there's only trying and learning. And then I sit back and I do nothing. I don't challenge myself, and I'm not a very good role model to my kids if I just use my mouth to tell them what to do and then I don't try stuff for myself. And also, they're getting to the age where they want to do YouTube, and I'd like to make all the pitfalls for them. And frankly, well, I probably will. But I decided that I wanted to try and make a YouTube video, and I've been watching BookTube for ages, and I love all the people that do BookTube, the way they're so passionate about books, and I would love to just show my passion and maybe hear back from anybody that's got a passion for books as well. As you can tell, I have loads of books. It's the one thing that I do for myself. It's the one little luxury, although saying that 90% of them come from a charity shop, so they're all of about £1 at the most. But I just don't have anybody to talk to about books. My family aren't really into them, and I thought it looks like such a good community. I'd love to be part of it. So I thought, well, let's try. Let's see how it goes. And, well, got to try something new once at a time. But as I say, I've loved books. I got into reading when I was about 12. So it's been a very long time since I got into books. I'm into loads of things, everything. Depends on my mood. At the moment, I'm doing this thing where I've got my TBR jar. I have four different colours: yellow, blue, green and pink. And every month I tip it out and I pick one from each colour. It gives me a prompt. I pick one of my books, and I also throw one in there that if I'm really excited about it and I don't want to wait and it hasn't gone into the prompt. So I do that at the moment. We're seeing how it goes. At the moment, I'm reading Daniella Steele's The Good Fight. It's a really good book. I love Daniella Steele. I'm afraid she's one of my authors. Absolutely love her work. It's all a bit samey. All the characters are kind of the same. They are basically middle class to upper class. Something bad normally happens, but they've got the money to have the time to sort out their lives and all that. And hey, who doesn't want when something bad to go wrong? Have enough money to sit back and think, right, I'm going to look after myself. I'm going to sort it out and see where I go. And this one is basically about a girl. She was born just before the war, and her dad became a lawyer to look help the Jews to put away all the Nazis at the end of the war that had done a lot of war crimes. And it's about her life basically, and how she wants to follow in her dad and her granddad, who is a Supreme Court judge by the time she's about 13. And how difficult it is, a struggle, because obviously women were meant to be housewives. They were meant to want to get married, have children, go on a charity board and play bridge, and that was it. If a woman wanted more from life, it was like, well, why would you want more from life? You're the woman, you're supposed to make the house, kind of thing. And she's seen as an oddball. She's seen as, well, because you want this life, you're not going to be able to have a family, you're not going to be able to have children and have a husband and have a house, because no one's going to want you because you're odd. And it's quite frightening really, because this is the age that my mum's at, and this is the age that she grew up in, and you think that wasn't that long ago, and how far we are slowly coming, how far we are proving ourselves as women and all that. But this also, it does hit a lot of topics. She's friends with a girl that survived a concentration camp. She's also fighting for desegregation of the black community, and it's hitting a lot of hard hitting topics, but in a bit of a soft way. She kind of glosses over it. It's not really hard hitting like obviously The Hate U Give, which obviously is an amazing book. One, my daughter's slightly older, I want them to read this because it really is such a good book. And well, it's done the rounds on BookTube. Everybody loves it with good reason. Absolutely amazing book. If you haven't read it and you do stumble across my little channel, which I don't think it's going to get very big, but hey, this isn't about that. This is about the book. You've really got to read it. It really is just so amazing. Star, oh my goodness, she really is a star. She's an amazing character. And yeah, I can't, well, John Green says it all. Stunning. And it is. It really is an amazing book. I haven't watched the movie yet because I like books. I can't sit through movies. I'm useless. 10 minutes sitting down still watching a movie, I get antsy. An hour, 2 hours sitting down reading a book, I don't move. So what are you going to do? But yes, so it's not as hard hitting. She does cover a lot of hard hitting topics, but it's from a distance, from a privileged white woman's upbringing in New York, basically. But it's got some good topics in here. It does them well in a easy, laid back kind of way. Danielle Steel, brilliant. I absolutely love her. You can't see it from here, but I do have about 3 shelves of hers because in my town, apparently she is very big, and I can go into any charity shop in my town and find about 5 or 6 of her books. So I'm like, that's brilliant. Bought them all. Got to find the time to read. Don't have much time, but I still do absolutely love those. So yep, that's the one I'm going to do at the moment. And as I say, with my channel, I'm hoping, if I do carry it on, I'm not very good at carrying on things for myself, but my family keep on at me. Oh, we don't need you as much. You need to do something for yourself. Go and try. So as I say, I'm always telling my family, try something new. It doesn't matter if it's hard, if it doesn't go right. You learn something from that. There's no such thing as failing. There is learning. That's all there is in this world, is learning. We're learning to do things, and even at my age, I'm always learning. And I'm not great at social media and all of this, but it just seems like such a nice area to be in that I decided I'd like to give it a go, even if it doesn't go very far. I really don't think it is, but I love books and I want to share that passion, and I want to speak to people that have that passion as well. If you've got any ideas on prompts that I can put in here, I probably have done, I've got about 50 different prompts in here, probably duplicated more than one, but yes, I have got stuff like library books, which I'm always going to the library. I've got fantasy, contemporary, not much romance. I'm not that big on romancy books, although saying that, I suppose, let's see, Jenny Colgan is a little bit more romancy, but I've kind of got into fantasy at the moment. Oh, grief, I love fantasy. Everybody's going on about fantasy, and the booktube community has got me really into fantasy. Absolutely love it. So yes, well, we'll see how this goes. We'll see if this goes anywhere. And to everybody out there that wants to try something new and is worried that it might not go right, they may fail, just remember, there's no such thing as failing. It's all just learning. And well, here I am. I'm learning YouTube. Quite frightening, but I've always telling my children, don't not do something because it's frightening. You're not going to live. You're not going to do stuff in life. And sorry, I am really getting old. I'm getting wrinkles, but hey, that's life. And yes, I decided I'm going to try something new. All right, it's not the new year yet, but seriously, where did 2019 go? We're nearly 2020. I remember 2000s. I was, well, we don't need to say how old I was when 2000 happened, but it's quite frightening that that's 20 years ago now. But yes, so to everybody, if you do stumble across this and my ramblings seem like fun and you seem like you want to get involved, please do, because the book community on this channel is amazing. They have got me into so many amazing books. Some people I love more of the books that they talk about. Others I don't like as much, but I enjoy listening to them talk about those books because I am, well, I'm not reading them, I probably won't, but I will get to know what that author's like and get to see their amazing works, even if I don't enjoy a book. Their amazing works are, well, they're still amazing. If you get enjoyment out of a book, whether I like it, anybody else on YouTube likes it or not, that author's still amazing. They still managed to do something that I will never be able to do. And yes, I just wanted to try my hand at this and see how it goes. And I would like to wish everybody that does stumble across this, and hopefully I'll do some more videos. Well, I'm not sure. It depends on if I freak myself out and I can't do this and let my anxiety get to me, which I'm trying very hard in the new year. I've set a load of new goals, and we're going to see if YouTube can be one of them. But Merry Christmas to you all out there, and hopefully I'll do a new video before the new year that does my TBR jar and what I hopefully will read. I'm afraid that unlike quite a lot of people, I am a very slow reader, and so far this year, The Good Fight, sorry, it's down here somewhere, here, is only my third book of this year, this month, so we will see. Even if I only read one book a month and tell you about it, and if I get you into it, if it sounds like something you want to read or not, I will still enjoy hopefully doing this channel and connecting with more booktubers, more readers, because as I say, in my life I don't really have many people that read, more technology, whereas I am an old school girl, love my books. But yes, if I don't make another video, well, thank you for watching this, and if I do, well, that'd be great, and I hopefully see you again. Have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful, wonderful 2020. Bye bye.